Please excuse my exiting. I'm a pastor, so we have Bible studies on Tuesday night instead of Wednesday. We just changed, so I have to leave as soon as I get through talking. But I want to thank everyone that came out when we was doing our community listening sessions back in, I think, June and July 2025. And so I didn't know what was going on. And so I kept hearing it and kept hearing it. And I said, let me see what all the fuss about. I just got here, and I'm not really in the seat as of yet, but let's just listen to it more. And so when I heard from the community, I immediately went back and talked to the parks department and let them know the information that I was getting. And the gentleman that was saying the things that he was saying, it was dark season. I'm like, dark season means when there's a vid, you can't talk. And that rule was being broken, but because we don't have videos and etc., I feel like we was ignored. And so I've been a very big advocate, and Big Mama said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And so the community has made it very clear that the organization that's here, I believe, is Dallas Tennis Association. I think that's the name of it. Have been great with our children. And a whole bunch of stuff with the African American community and all of our community. District 4 is very diverse, and we need to treat everybody with respect. My understanding that's not the sentiments that everyone has. But when the community says this is who we have a relationship with, this is who we want, and they've been great partners in our community, and we're standing with them, then I'm standing with our community. And so you just need to know that I've been fussing about it. I've been telling them to hold up. I've been doing everything that I know to do within policy and procedure to make sure that your voices are heard at City Hall concerning Kiest Tennis Court. And so know that we're talking with the city manager concerning this matter, been talking with the city manager, and also been talking with the parks director, Mr. John Jenkins. Now, the parks director, Mr. John Jenkins, does not report to the city manager. He reports to the park board. The park board are appointees that the council member appoints to sit on that board. And so, in my opinion, a lot of the problems that we're having is because we're working in silos. This department don't have no real no supervision and don't really report to the council. So that's some of the challenges that we're having. We have a great park board representative, Mr. Taylor Torrance. He understands where the community is, and he has voted to vote it down as well. So know that we are fighting to make sure that what our community wants in District 4 will be done. I need your voice. They think it's just me sometimes. I need you to come down to City Hall and let them know it's just not Councilman Johnson. He is the voice of our community. We elected him, and he is doing what we asked him to do. He is carrying the water for his community, and we don't want this. They need to know it's not me don't want this. Our community does not want this. Our children does not want this. I was a former trustee, so it's easy for me to talk to kids. I've talked to kids over here. I just walked up and talked to them. I've talked to parents that was over here. No one wants this change. No one wants this change. And so I'm going to do my very best to continue to work with Mr. Jenkins, continue to work with our park board appointee, who is a great guy, very, very integral person in our community, and work with our city manager, and hopefully we can come to an agreement to do what is best for our community and stick by our community what we know we need. I don't like people telling us what we need to do in our community. We've had enough of that. The history of Dallas shows us that. Don't come over here and tell us what's best for us. We know what's best for us. We live here. We go to church here, we live here, we play here, we shop here. This is what we do. And so you have my commitment that I will stand with our community and fight for what we want. I need your help. So if you have not signed up to speak, I don't know how long you have to sign up tonight. I think please sign up to speak. If you're not speaking, but you want to come and support those that are speaking, please come and support. We need your voice. I will also be giving information to our community so you'll know how to register to speak and what we need to do. So I will send an email out. Our newsletter is going out today. So if I don't have your email, but you know someone that does have the newsletter, please help me share it. We have a system, and I just realized this about a month ago, that's not reaching all of our constituents in District 4. So we're coming up with a different system now to make sure that all of our community members, and that's about 8,000 people, so we don't have a lot of work, a lot of people that's going to help me get this done. So every month you will get the information and you know what's going on in our district. So please know that we're working very hard, and I hear you. I've heard you for a year, and I have been fighting with you for a year. It's been a year around this time. I've been fighting with you. I came and I met, I think last year, right in front, July. So I met, and when I met and I saw what was going on, I went back and started talking. And so just know I'm fighting with you, and I will continue to fight with you, but I need your help now. Let them hear from you. Let our council members hear from you. They need to hear from you and not just me. Okay? They know the communication have not been great between me and the park director. Not that I'm not communicating, I'm just not getting the communication back the way we need it. There's really been no communication, not on a consistent basis. And you can't do anything great if there's no communication. So please, please, let's make sure that we are communicating and you're coming down and speaking so they can hear your voice. In any question, I answer any question. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I want our colleagues, and they know that we've had some conversations and some problems with communication. So what I'm asking you to do is come down so my colleagues could hear what I've been saying for a whole year. They need to hear from our community. So yes, they understand the importance of supporting our community. None of my colleagues want to have our community coming down and feel it ignored. None of them want that. And so what we're doing is advocate, but now when they hear from you, they'll come back and be like, well, Councilman Johnson is doing what his community asked him to do. He is communicating with us what they are communicating with him. He's been to the Kiest tennis court. He's there in the community. He's boots on the ground. We know what's going on. You, Mr. Maxie, is with me. Every time we're out, we're in the community. And so they're aware of that. So please come down and let your voice be heard so my colleagues can hear the voices of District 4. Not just my voice, but your voice individually. And I believe that would help as well. Any other questions? Yes, sir. No, the city council makes the final decision. It goes to the park board, then the park board comes to the city council. And so we make the final decision. Yes, sir. You always need eight votes to pass. Yeah. But my colleagues, I believe in my heart that none of my colleagues will want their communities in an uproar behind something that can be prevented. No, we have over 1,000 people, 500 people that talk. That's a lot of people. It's not just 20 to 10 people. We have hundreds of people that are saying no to this. And so they will listen to that because I would listen if it was my colleagues. I would listen to them because I don't feel like they should be ignored when their entire community is saying this is not what we want in our community. And I will respect them because I'm not in their district. That's why they was elected, to be the voice of their district. And so my colleagues will make the best decision, but I believe they will support once they hear from my community as well. At least that's my prayer. I don't know if they've gone out to see anything. If they say they vetted, I have to take their word because I wasn't with them. I know that my community has vetted. I mean, you guys have done more research than I know, and I trust my community. Yes, ma'am. Paid attention to some of the council meetings, I made it very clear. It's on video. I've told Mr. Jenkins he has not communicated properly with me since I've been in City Hall. That's nothing that I've hid. I mean, it's not that I've not tried to work with him. I have and tried to communicate. So now I just send everything in email. He can now respond to me in email. And I haven't got that response in time. So, and I mean, he would feel like I'm bashing him. I'm not bashing him. I'm just saying that the communication has not been great. This is not me attacking his character. I'm saying that the communication have not been the way it needs to be for us to move forward. So I don't want anyone to think, oh, he's bashing the park director's character. No, I'm not saying he's a bad person. I'm not saying he's a bad man. I'm saying that his communication skills are not the way I communicate. I'm thorough. I'm very transparent. Even if you don't agree with the decision that I make, I'm still going to have that conversation with you and let you know why I'm making the decision. So you'll always know why about what. So you'll never be able to say is he didn't talk to us. You may say we disagree, but he's always talking to us. And that's what you're electing me to do. You're not going to agree with every decision that I make, but you do expect me to have a conversation with you, and my decision have to make sense, whether you disagree with it or not. And that's what I always depend on, and that's what I'll continue to do. So how I will continue to operate. Any other questions? Yes, sir. I don't know if it's 7 days, but I think that you can call in up to midnight or at least the day before. So if you have not if you have not signed up today, and if it's too late, then you can sign up to speak for next Wednesday. I think it goes on the agenda on the 24th. Yeah. I'm hopeful that myself, Mr. Jenkins, city manager, and park board rep, I'm hoping that we can come together and work and listen to the voice of our community. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm really hoping for that. And I know we've had some challenges with communication, but hopefully we can fix it going forward, because I believe Mr. Jenkins and myself, all of us want to do what's best for our citizens in the community. So I do believe that. So I want to give that olive branch so we can kind of get things going in the right direction for our community. But I'm big on communication, and I want to make sure that we're doing right by our community. Because if not, I'm a pastor, I'm an activist. I don't mind putting out that activist hat and picking lines and protest lines, picking signs and protest lines. Just do whatever you got to do. They know that. That's my head. I'm documented. And I don't have no problem, and I won't be by myself. I won't be by myself. So hopefully, I don't have to go in that direction. Hopefully, we can have a conversation and say, I hear your community, and let's see what we can do to work this out with you for the betterment of your community. That's what I'm hoping that we can come up with. That's fair, and I want to give you that opportunity. Any other questions? Yes, sir. That Councilman Gracie is aware, and he's saying he want to hear more, but he's aware and he understands the importance of the community's voice concerning Kiest tennis court. So he's aware of that. He's aware of that, and I appreciate Craig, correct? I appreciate him, because when I first came here, it was hot. AC looked like it's from Flintstone age. He's come out. He's put a lot of his hard-earned time and everything, and help get the community, working with the community. And so I want to appreciate him for doing that. And when I saw what was going on, I immediately went back and started fussing, because it didn't make sense. Why in Southern Dallas we have these problems, but everywhere else there's not these problems. So I've been fussing about stuff like that because it don't make sense. We're importing too over here in Southern Dallas. And so now we have a nice and brand new AC unit. So we're going to continue to advocate. And we're going to continue to advocate strong. So again, your voice is needed. Yes, sir, I saw your hand up going in the back. That will be the final vote. But hopefully we can, when I get out of Bible study, I'm gonna call the city manager, I'm gonna call my park board representative, and I'm saying we have to come to a consensus. This is not going to work for our community. Not going to work. So I will be on the phone. My wife is here. She'll tell you. I work late, sometimes 12 midnight. We start at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm sometimes earlier than that. and my days are 50, sometimes 14, 15 hours a day. That's not including all this other stuff that's going on with City Hall and all this other stuff that's going on. It's just forward and trying to bring the best in our community, fixing the streets, fixing sidewalks, closing some of these stores down that's been nuisance in our community. So it's a lot of work that we're doing, and I'm boots on the ground. I'm working hard every day for our community. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Send emails. If you can't speak, send emails. Send them to me, send them to the city manager, send them to the council members, send them to John Jenkins, send them to the park board representative, Taylor Torrance. Flood the emails. Let him and let everyone hear your voice. If you cannot show up because you have work or whatever, take a few minutes before you go to bed. Send an email. Let them know where you are with this. Let your voice be heard. And I read every email. I don't let my chief of staff read emails. I read every email. I started with 1,000 emails today. So we got behind dealing with all the city hall stuff, etc. And I'm down to 686, and I'm reading every email. I want to know. I want to hear from my community. So if you say something, I want to be able to respond to you and be accountable to you. So that's why I do. I know some may work differently, but that's why I do. Because I want to be able to know who you are and say it. And then once I see it, then I give it to my staff, Mr. Batty. I say, work on this for me. This is what's going on, and that's how we get that done. Yes, sir. Yes, I will send that out today. I can email you that. Who I need to email? Who's the point person? Stephanie. So I get your email before I leave, and then I will send you an email tonight with everybody's email, and I say email the individual here. I will send you that. And you have that. It may be a little late tonight, but I promise you get it tonight.
Okay.
I don't even have the number.
No, we're gonna go over that.
City Secretary's office.
City Secretary's office. They say call the City Secretary's office. Now I don't have the City Secretary's office number. So now that's one of the things. 10 months I've been there, so I ain't learned those numbers yet. But I will get it to you though.
We have them.
Any other questions? Okay, cool. Well, thank you guys. No, I'm with you. I don't know. I've been talking to a few people, and I want to let everybody know the council is not against the community. I'm with you concerning this matter. I understand what's going on, and I'm gonna do everything within my power to bring a resolution to this matter and see what we can do to go forward, so our community is not disrupted by this matter. I'll do my very best. Thank you guys so much. And again, don't think I'm being grand or just don't want to stay. I literally have to go to Bible study because I'm pastor, so I got to teach. Yeah, we're gonna break our real. Thank you guys so much.